Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Real Talk with EJ. I am your host, Eno Jerry. We are back again with a slice dose of motivation, served with truth, with a sprinkle of pure vibes. How you guys doing? Welcome to February in the month of love. All you singles out there, sorry. like us, we're gonna turn up individually and singly. With pride, of course, with pride, because it's pride in being single. There's no, it's not by force to be in a relationship. But for you lovers out there, we wish you guys a happy Valentine's Day in advance. Please treat each other nice. I feel like today's topic kind of like coincides with what this season is. Our topic for today is the five love languages. That's what we're going to be talking about today. But before we start, we're going to go on a quick break. But before that, our quote for today. And our quote for today goes like this. A relationship is a place for transformation and growth. When you limit each other with a specific love language, you don't allow room for change. You don't allow room for growth. So you cannot box your lovers into receiving or getting love or giving love in a particular way. So you have to be flexible, and we're going to be talking about that today. And guys, today I have I have a superstar in the building as a guest. I'm so happy. It's an honor to be sitting in front of this man, this bringing heaven to earth psalmist, musician. Like, see, you know what? We're gonna go on a quick break. When we come back, I'll delve deeper into who this individual is. So stick around. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Real Talk with EJ. Today we are going to be talking about the five love languages. I mean, me personally, I think I bumped into this call it the phenomenon. I think 2 years ago, when somebody asked me, what's your love language? I'm like, what's that? And over the course of my relationships, I've realized that I've exhibited one or two of these signs without actually knowing that I was exhibiting them, and I didn't also know what my own love language was. So getting to research and study on this topic kind of made me realize, oh wow, so that's why I wasn't satisfied in that department. So that's why I wasn't happy in that relationship. But it's cool. But one thing we need to know, like, love languages is basically the way you like to love and like to give and receive love. And you can be expressing affection and love into your significant other in the most grand way. But have you taken time to find out if that's how they like to receive love or if that's how they like to give love? So we have to be very intentional in how we treat our lover, because everyone's love language is different. Love can sometimes be lost in transmission because these two people are speaking two different languages. You are speaking yours and they're speaking theirs, and you guys are both wondering, why are we not connecting? Why is there no love? So the mistake people make is they assume that the way they like to receive love is the way their partner likes to receive love. So they get entangled in that mumble. But before we delve deeper into the topic, I said, you guys, I have a superstar in the house, okay? So let me start. See, I need to read his profile because I'm going to break it down. Let's start. So, Danny Andy. Danny is a sensational, talented gospel recording artist, a friendly and passionate, driven worship leader whose ministry creates an undeniably deep desire for more of God's presence. I've personally experienced Danny on the microphone. I can promise you this is truth because I've experienced it. I've lived it. Danny, your head is swelling. I know. But this is you though. Like, you are a musicologist born and raised in Akwa Ibom State. Yeah. To your late dad, Mr. Emma and Andy, and Mrs. Akaiti Andy. How's your mom? I met your mom the other day. How's she doing? Good. Oh, good. She's so beautiful. Yeah. She's I see where you got your nose from.
Fine guys.
Fine guys. Coming from fine mommy and daddy. Fine guys. See, it's vibes, it's pure vibes. So Danny is the fourth of seven children.
Yeah.
That's a lot of. That's like an entire basketball team.
Football
Yeah,
team.
like the football. How
Yeah.
did you cope being in that midst?
I'm good. I think the question should even go to my mom.
Like, how did she cope with you guys? How many boys? How many girls?
Six boys, one girl.
No,
So the girl will
oh,
just be the goalkeeper while we are
oh.
playing match.
I mean, she has to be fast.
Yeah,
She-
you know this thing now. She needed a girl, so she kept having a boy. She
My
kept,
God, and God was saying you're trying me. I'll be okay.
and
I
let me
keep
tell you
giving you.
something. Let me
Yeah.
tell you one thing I've not told you before. When my mom was about to have me, she was looking for a girl, so she went to my head. She bought every dress. Guess what?
Oh my God, you came
Like
out
6
your boss.
months, I was dressing like a girl. Like 6 months.
No, I need pictures, guys. We need to find all of Danny Andy's pictures
Like
dressed
6
as a girl.
months, I was dressed
I'm
as
calling
a
on
girl.
all of Danny Andy's family members. Please send us pictures. We need to. His political career is at stake.
This is a political. Oh, that's
His
cool.
music career is
That's
at, is at stake. So Danny is a committed psalmist who is ever ready to lead God's people into an atmosphere of open heavens where we can all encounter the complete presence and refreshing presence of the
Yeah.
Most High God. Like, let your music speak life and let your music heal the world. Like, how did you come up with that phrase? Like, what does that come from?
Well, so much of should I say insurgents and everything in the world today. And all the world needs is love.
Mm.
Yeah, world needs love and peace. And
How badly do we need music in this time, especially the kind of music that will connect us with God on that level?
yeah, especially this period where everybody has been locked down. So everybody's relaxed. Everybody's probably confined, and I think music is like it's like the only way out of so
Pandemic.
so much of pandemic and issues.
So currently, you are the worship leader and the lead psalmist at God's Ambassadors
Yeah.
Outreach Mission, like headed by our very own, our lovely mommy, Reverend Mrs. Angela Ashong.
Yeah.
How was that? Walk me through that transition, because I know for you were doing you're recording gospel artists. You lived in Lagos. You're doing your music in Lagos, and then you decided to come back home. So at what point? What happened?
Well, I'll just say it's divine. I just believe my life it's there's a part of my life where I just need to connect with my mother and the Lord. So I think this is just the right time to
Right
connect.
time.
Yes, it's just divine.
And to serve in that
Yeah, and to
capacity as
serve, yeah.
well.
Because how it all happened,
Yeah.
just like I don't know. I didn't plan it, so
Yeah.
it just happened like that. So I just believe it's divine,
Yeah,
especially when you realize that.
you're needed
Yeah,
in a
especially.
particular. So basically, it's like a mission, like an assignment for you.
It's an assignment for me that
Yeah.
I cannot dodge.
Yeah, yeah. That kind of like God say you can't like Jonah.
So I
You
wonder
can't
what will
escape
happen
this
time
this
around,
time around. That's
'cause there are
beautiful.
really no fishes in Nigeria.
Well, interesting. So now we are in February. We're in the big elephant in the room, the month of love. Valentine's. See, Valentine's Day is one like it's like the pressure during this period is insane. Like I can't cope with the oh my God, what I do. Like it's annoying at some point. Maybe because I'm single, but but it's annoying regardless. Like guys, sure, like it's not that serious. Valentine should be every day. Like what's who's your Valentine, Danny Andy? Let's find you one.
Mom, number one.
Oh.
Because she won't allow me rest. My
So-
mom, if she sees any other Valentine around me,
Oh wow.
then suicide
Okay.
mission.
Okay, ladies, if you want to get through to Danny Andy, you have to go through his mama first. So yeah.
Yes. My mom.
She thought she was gonna have a girl, but she had a boy. So like he's a blessing. So he's like you're like her egg, so to speak. I would assume, but I feel like you're like her egg. Like nobody comes to this one.
Man.
So tell me, what do you know about the love, like the 5 love languages? Have you ever experienced it? And what was your last relationship? Let me start there. Yes. Yeah, I know.
Should we discuss that
Let's
here?
go. Let's go in. Just give us a hint. Don't worry. Just how long ago?
Long ago.
So, but what happened? Why did it end? You ended it, or she ended it, or like what was a mutual agreement?
Well, she ended it.
Okay.
She wanted to get married.
Okay.
That's that's donkey years ago.
Yeah.
Like that's
That's
almost like 12 years ago. Yeah, sincerely, that's like 12.
We need to find you a wife, Danny Andy.
I need
Yes, we
to
do.
find a wife.
Yes.
Serious, because
Yes.
since then I just got
Yeah.
because I don't know.
So now, okay, to break down the 5 love languages, so there are basically 5 major love languages. We have the words of affirmation, we have quality time, acts of service, gifts, and I think the physical touch.
Yes.
So I think let's take it one by one and kind of like break it down. I think we're not going to decide whether which one is which your category falls under. So words of affirmation, I feel like this one is basically for those that love to hear verbal appreciations or acknowledgements or compliments on how they're doing in the relationship. How they look, how they feel. I feel like it is girls that have this type of love language. Like tell me, like what? Not all.
There's no. Oh, there's no lady or woman under the sun. There is none.
No, I know. Funny thing, I believe guys too have this strongly, because I've met guys that are like, my God, but my woman doesn't show me any appreciation. She just, even if I try, it is not good enough. So I feel like guys too like to hear that. Oh, baby, you're doing good. Baby, are you rubbing your hair? You know, like rubbing your bald head, rubbing your back, and telling you how good you're doing. I feel like
you know this whole love language thing. Love is one.
Yeah.
Yeah, love is one.
Yeah.
But when it comes to language as a medium for communication, language now is dynamic.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I think that's where the issue is.
Yes.
Yes, having to understand your partner.
Yeah.
Like you said, some people don't they don't show. You know, this thing is very funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think if anybody gets to understand his or her partner, it makes things very easy. Yeah, because like you're saying, there could be people who act like they don't give a damn about you appreciating them.
Yeah.
Or words of affirmation. But trust me, the day they start getting it from somebody outside, it becomes a problem.
It becomes like,
yeah, it becomes a problem.
So it's important for you to find yours first, like the way you like to be loved, so that you can now communicate that to.
But I think it's morally, I think that's what it's supposed to happen. Like it's a very normal thing. You don't have to wait to be in love with somebody, or it doesn't have to be an affair. Yeah, because love cuts across.
Yeah,
love is not just
spectrum,
confined to beautiful. So you don't just have to wait to be in an affair with somebody.
Yeah,
naturally.
Yeah,
you should be able to appreciate people. Yes, you should be able to make people feel good. I wish I could talk.
No, please.
Away from the mic.
Okay.
I wish I could whisper to you. But see, I do these things a lot. I know it's an issue. People complain. They say pet names. I call people pet names. So.
I do that too.
Yeah, I do.
I do it too. Because it's a way of making them feel good and special. Because I feel like every human being is special. So they need to feel that way when they come around you. So making them, Yeah,
you know, sometimes you want to change somebody. It's just like, someone was talking to me yesterday that they needed to, person had a broken bone.
Yeah.
So the bone doctor needed to dislocate it first. Understand? Before putting it back together.
Okay.
And the bone doctor was like, if I don't dislocate it, I won't be able to put it back.
Interesting.
So sometimes some people, you want to change somebody, I think you firstly have to appreciate who the person is. You understand?
Yeah.
So once you appreciate who the person is, you help the person from having this inferiority complex.
Yeah, you bring them in first, you put them close, and then before you can now tell them whatever it is you want. So for those of you that have words affirmations as your love language, or if you're dating someone that has this as a love language, this is a tip for you. Words mean everything to them, so choose them wisely. When you notice the good things, say it, and say it often. Like cultivate a habit, because like words of affirmation might not be yours, but once you find out that it's about this, what they like.
Yeah.
If you want to get whatever you want from them, give them what they like.
Beautiful.
To get to get what
Yes.
you want from them.
Beautiful.
Okay, so number 2, quality time. Quality time. You feel the most loved when your partner is all up in your face, all up in your business, want to spend time with you, want to go on a walk, want to go on a talk, want to hang out, want to go to the movies.
This is a ladies' world. Quality time is a
Stop
ladies'
this.
world.
So guys don't like quality time. What do you mean? What do you mean? Men, don't people like quality time? So imagine if you're dating a girl that never has time for you.
Okay, just ask now. Have the men answered? Men.
Please comment below. Let me know if you like quality time. If you appreciate quality time. Like for some guys, make you feel as if quality time is like you're bugging me. It's too much of a thing. But I feel like people want to feel that if you're dating someone, you want to be able to feel their presence. Like it's like that. It's like they want you. So that feeling of feeling wanted is what that is.
But time, quality time is also dynamical.
Okay, explain.
Yeah, it is, because communication is also quality time.
Yeah.
Communication is quality time.
Yeah.
Because well, some people could just you know how it means, rather you know how it is when somebody you call a friend.
Yeah.
You don't see the person.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you have friends that you've not seen for probably 6 months.
Yeah.
But you guys are up to date on what is happening with each other.
Yeah. Okay. I get.
You
I get.
understand?
Maybe that person's love language is distance.
Because now what you're talking about now is romantic quality time.
No, it doesn't necessarily have to be. For example, like I know there are some parents that require that quality time with their kids, where like if you're living with your parents or you're around them, you go 6 months, you don't call them, you don't check on them, you don't find out what they're doing. So exactly, so there's that. So there's some parents that crave that. I want to hang out with my daughter, even siblings. I want to hang out with my sister. I want us to go on a walk. I want us to just talk about life, have like in-depth conversations. So that quality time is like the way they feel. You know what? The fact that you came all the way to see me and just sit down and talk to me and listen to all me blah blah blah. I feel so loved right now because of this. So yeah, I feel like.
So let's streamline now.
Okay.
Let's streamline now to the affair.
Okay, the relationship in the sense. Okay.
Time.
Okay.
It's a woman's world.
I knew you were going to say that. Okay.
Because trust me, you're not. I'm not seeing you. You won't even stay with me.
Danny, I'm going to find you. I'm going to discover you today. Don't worry. Okay, so for those of you that are dating people that have quality time as their major love language, be very intentional about carving out time from your schedule to spend time with them. That sacrifice goes a long way because it's about the little things. When you have like sitting down to have like in-depth conversations,
you get to understand
each other. So it's like, oh, he's interested or she's interested in what I'm doing, in what, like you, for example, Danny, I promise you, if someone calls you regularly and say, Danny, how are you? How's the music business? And he wants to know more about what you do. How do you get into your worship sessions? You feel loved. You feel so
even,
is this
even God, EJ, even God needs quality time. So if that's God, how much more?
How much more us?
Even God
but there are some people that value it more than most. There's some people that feel that this is too much for me, and I think it has to do with their personality.
Yeah, well. Me, I like clingy women.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do.
What do you mean? Clingy?
I
You mean?
like clingy women.
Okay, now like all up in your face, all up in
Yeah,
your
I love it. So that when I could just be focused. Like I know my eyes can see everywhere.
Yeah,
but just like a woman who is around and not those ones that don't do PDA.
Yeah.
I once dated somebody that doesn't do PDA.
Okay.
Public display
Their
of
affection.
affection.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't do the PDA, I want your PDA.
So are you a PDA type of guy?
No, I'm not.
So then why would you? Okay, I'll leave that question. So you like them. So you would like when they want PDA, but you personally don't
No,
want
no, no, no,
PDA.
no. I like PDA.
Okay.
You know, because you know the first thing is you can't go on a date with somebody you cannot
Sure.
flaunt.
Exactly. Okay, there's that.
Yeah.
There's
So
that.
why are you going on a date with somebody you can't flaunt, someone you're not proud of? So
Yeah.
yeah, so the PDA is good so that you know that, man, I'm with my woman. So
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
no
Interesting.
unnecessary distraction.
No unnecessary distraction. You
Yeah.
on Valentine's Day, make sure that the person in front of you has your full attention and not unnecessary distractions. I'm so dramatic,
Don't
God.
worry, I'll ask you a question after this.
Oh God, I'm in that trouble today. All right, guys. So number 3 is acts of service. You value when your partner goes out of their way to make your life easier. This is actually my favorite. This is actually my personal love language. This love language is for those that believe actions speak louder than words. Like this is me. This is my number 1 love language. I value when someone goes out of their way to say, you know what, I know what you need. Like that I know you needed this, I got it for you. I'm like, oh damn, what do you want? Tell me what you want. Anything. You have it right now. Because it shows that the person is thinking of you. It shows an ultimate level of sacrifice for me.
Has your interest at heart.
Has your interest at
But
heart.
you know, I've noticed that in this part of the world, we tend to want to receive and not give.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why someone has a
Yeah.
birthday and the person is already choking.
Yeah.
Yeah, the amounts of gifts the person gets, it's nothing compared to how much the person spends
To entertain
to
people.
entertain the people, friends, and everything. So the
Yeah.
first thing that everybody will ask you is,
Where's my cake?
yeah, where we they sit down now? You understand? Where we they
Yeah.
sit down? How you go
Yeah.
be now? Where we
Yeah.
go? Where we go drink now? And then you dare not tell people, come, let's celebrate. Come and celebrate me. At the end of the day, you're not giving them something to eat.
to eat.
Understand?
Yeah. So
And then there are no gifts.
there are usually no gifts.
No gifts.
Yeah, like literally, these people, they will leave their houses, drive to your house, sit down, eat your food, eat your meat, use your toothpick, drink your water, and then go back home. And they want to
Yeah,
say,
no gift.
take.
No gifts.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
So nobody's really interested in yeah, but I feel life also responds to you according to the kind of people you keep close.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not going to generalize this because I still believe there are people in this part of the world
Yeah.
who believe that relationship is give and take. You understand? Yes, you're not just putting yourself in a position where you could always receive, but you could always give too.
Give to.
So you know, like we said, like the whole love language thing is dynamic.
Yeah.
What you do outside your relationship, you understand? It's the same thing that you would do inside
It's a
your
relationship.
Yes.
True.
So if you cannot give, how do you surprise?
Yeah. I always say the best relationship or the most dynamic relationship is when I am dedicated to giving you than receiving from you, and you are now dedicated to giving me more than what I can give you. So if you meet two people that just want to give each other, you can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that. It's beautiful.
Right.
So
I know. Sorry, I know a family where every festive season, or every festive period, they exchange gifts. Like
it's beautiful.
they will write the names.
Or the Secret Santa type of thing.
Write the names and put in a basket, and you choose.
Oh,
yes.
So the names you pick is the person you're going to buy a gift
Beautiful.
for.
You buy a gift for, and you buy it without the person knowing. So the daughter doesn't have to ask the mom, "What will I buy for daddy?" No. You just give them that free. So if those children grow that way, you know what it means.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
that's beautiful. So for you guys or girls that are dating someone that act of service is their major love language, you have to go above and beyond with your actions. ask them what they need. Ask them what you can do for them to make their lives easy. Display vigilance by anticipating how their life is going, like what the outcomes are going to be. Because that means, imagine someone comes and, like, maybe I randomly talked about, oh yeah, I mean, I haven't eaten all day, but it's fine, just in the random conversation. And then someone comes like, oh, so you mentioned you didn't eat, so I got this for you.
Like after this podcast.
Exactly. Hint.
Sure, you know, if you know it's, you know, you're already looking like one of the Kardashians.
Really?
So
Okay.
there's a problem.
Okay. It's a problem.
Some of my guys will just sit down and think, you know, what does she really need?
What you need, right?
No,
But you,
EJ, no.
she has everything. No, she does not. Please ask me what I want. I'll tell you. I'll only give out this information. Okay, so number 4, gifts. I think this one is like the most popular one, where you feel love when people shower you with presents, visual symbols of love. And basically, for people with this love language, it's not necessarily about the gift itself, but the meaning behind the gift, the intention behind the gift, the motive behind the gift, what this gift symbolizes for our relationship. So, for example, when you guys took a trip somewhere and she saw a building that she really loved, I imagine you go and get a prototype of that building, get someone to sculpt it out, and then they will value it, even if that thing was like 5K. But the mere fact that this gift represents, like, oh, this guy, I told him I like this, and he went and got me something that represented that. Or girl, sorry guys, got me something that represented this. They will value that way more than if you buy them a Lamborghini as a
gift. Gift too is also dynamic too.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. Do you like receiving gifts?
Yeah, I love it. Who doesn't love receiving gifts? I do.
Okay.
I love receiving gifts, but you know, gifts too. You could show. See, showing care is also part of gifts.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
showing affection.
True. Affection.
Yeah, trust me.
Yeah.
A woman. That's why a woman can be with a man who doesn't have so much money.
Yeah.
And you see she's head deep.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
She's inside the relationship.
Yeah.
She's not bothered about any distractions. She doesn't even want to be with the guy that has so much money. You understand? Because that's why you could see somebody and you could know that the person is a gift to you. The person being in your life is a gift to you.
Already, yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
The person might not end up being able to buy you most of these things.
Yeah.
But the person shows care.
Yeah, affection.
Like what I know you would like.
Yeah. Who doesn't like care?
Breakfast in bed.
Oh gosh.
Damn.
Stop. Danny, we are live. We are on camera. Don't be exposing me like that to the public.
Like giving a listening ear. Even if she's talking for the next 1 hour.
Yeah.
You're listening.
Yeah. Paying attention.
Yeah. And then being able to say, I'm sorry. I know I hurt you, I'm sorry, and all those things.
Yeah.
Wow. Those things could make you someone could just be a gift in your life.
Yeah, in your life. Yeah.
Yeah, because like a movie I watched, Miracles from Heaven.
Yeah.
And the way the movie just depicted that your fellow, your partner, your friend, anybody could be a miracle. You understand? Anybody could be the God that you see. Yeah. So I believe gifts probably go beyond the things we buy. You understand? Because say you know that even the things that we buy, the timing too matters.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Timing too matters.
Yeah.
Yes, you won't bring something when it was how do I put it, when it wasn't the right time.
Yeah.
You You bring a gift when it wasn't the right time.
Yeah.
And the timing matters.
Yeah. I think is that carefully crafting out and being very deliberate about, okay, this is what I want to get this person at this period in time. So it kind of like, so the gift in totality makes sense. Because you can have the most beautiful gift, but delivered at the wrong time, it would mean nothing to the person.
Trust me. And you could also have the best gift, but when the other part, the whole affection part is lacking, it's a problem. Yeah, you could have, they could even give you a private jet, but then you prefer to be with that guy who jumps keke with you because that person is more or less like an angel to you.
So I think the key thing is to giving them what matters to them,
Yes,
what they hold as important, not necessarily what you hold as important.
Yeah.
Interesting. So for those of you that are dating people that have gifts as love language, this is a tip for you. You win extra points by giving, or you win extra point with the just because gifts. Like, I was just passing, I just thought of it, I said, I'll just give you just because you're in my life, I'll buy you this thing. Just because you exist, I'll buy you this gift. Just because your hair is black or curly, I'll buy you this. So that would win you an extra point.
Yeah.
Okay, so the final one, physical touch. Yeah. So I know. So you feel most loved when you receive physical signs of affection, like caressing,
this way we
holding.
Get to whisper.
I know we are going to do this, our voice. You get like the holding of hands, cuddling on the couch, cuddling on the bed, tender caresses all over your hair, you're like rubbing your scalp, massaging your feet. Yeah, you like that? You like that?
I'm suspecting you, seriously.
I'm showing myself in public. God help me. So wait, with this love language, people like physical intimacy matters a lot to them. So it feels like it gives you that feeling of feeling wanted again in the physical sense. What do you think about this love language?
Physical touch. That's why wahala did.
Wahala did That's the beginning of the problems we have.
That part, now wahala didn't finish. That's the biggest thing.
That's the biggest problem. This thing is a problem, guys.
Big one.
Men have fallen because of this particular language.
It's this particular part is just crazy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel everything just boils down to understanding generally.
Yeah.
Just understand your partner's love life.
Yeah.
Sex life. I just hope I won't be suspended.
Yeah. No, you will not. No, you will not. No, it's important.
So
like even
what's a single guy talking about
sex, and I know we're not supposed to be, but we can't. So this I've seen. So single people can advise people on relationships too. Come on, guys, come on. Like we might not know, we might not be doing it, but we have a knowledge of it. Wink, wink.
I watch it in movies.
We watching the movies. Oh my God.
Our physical touches. That's what I said about clingy.
Yeah.
Because once in a while you're clingy.
Yeah.
You guys get to whisper. You guys get to play.
Yeah.
You guys get to do some signs. And I see. I saw something one day. I saw a guy walk past his wife.
Yeah.
And they just passed each other.
Oh wow.
I want to hit my head on the wall.
I was like, wow. Like, it's like smack her ass something. Like, oh, like, girl, you look fine today. Like,
even
something.
Even if it was a wink.
Yeah.
Even
like
a wink,
yeah.
Even a pinch.
Yeah.
You understand? Why would you just pass?
Pass like just like that.
Me and my brothers.
It's
even if we pass 1 million times for house, we shake.
Are you serious?
Shaking no is small thing. Do you understand? How much more somebody you are.
Yeah, in a relationship,
have an affair with. No, you can't. That chemistry, that means that the body language, everything is gone.
It's gone. It's see finish. Finish.
So those physical touches, it's that's also dynamic too.
Yeah.
Because if we should streamline it, trust me, there'll be fire in this house.
I don't trust you.
If we should streamline it, unless this particular broadcast is censored, it's not censored.
It's not censored.
So we cannot
Choose
streamline.
just streamlining. So
It's
let's
we streamline
let's keep it
to
PG.
physical touches. I don't know touch me.
Touch
For
the-
me, and that's not the Holy
Danny,
Ghost that touches now.
Danny. Let's take it down now.
So it boils down to understanding your partner.
And I strongly feel that everyone has a level of all 5 love languages in
Yeah.
them, but they are dominant ones and they are the recessive ones.
Yes, they are.
So I always say your love language can be, you can put in hierarchy, the topmost and then to the least. So Danny, we'll start with you.
Yeah.
So what's your number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, and 5 in that order? Like what's your number 1 love language?
Okay. I think I like words of affirmation. First.
Okay.
With reasons, out of the abundance of the heart.
The mouth speaks.
Yes. So
Yeah.
someone will not care for you that much if the person cannot
Say it.
say it.
Yeah.
Understand? So I think I like words of affirmation because I just want to hear you say it. Yeah.
Okay.
Just tell me, guy, I miss you. I miss you.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
I'm always strong around you. I don't know.
Yeah. So it makes you feel okay. That
It makes me feel I have a part.
you have a part to
You have
play.
a
You're
part in your life.
important.
Yes,
Your
I'm
presence is
important.
important.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's number 2?
Words of affirmation number 1, and then I think I like quality time.
Okay. For you, number 2 is quality time.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I don't think there will be any space for any act of service when we don't spend time together. I don't think there will be any need for so much gifts when we are not spending time together. So you could be sending me gifts, and then I could be locked down with someone else who really has time for me, who I get to see. Yeah, but I'm collecting the gifts from you.
No.
So you're my Amazon. You're my Amazon. I could just be getting gifts from you, but the person that is with me, spending time with me, you understand? And when we are spending that time together, you see, that's where even the words of affirmation comes to
Comes
to life. It can breathe. You understand?
Makes
So
sense.
I like quality time, because without quality time, I won't even get to know my spouse.
Yeah.
I won't get to know my friends. I won't
Yeah.
get to know. So
Okay, that's
Yeah.
interesting. So
and after the quality time, I like the acts of service.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you said, like one thing you said, you have to go out of your way
Yeah.
to make the other person happy,
Yeah.
because love where there's no sacrifice
Is that
and then
love?
it has to be intentional.
Yes, of course. Of course.
It has to be intentional. So I like the words of affirmation, quality time,
Yeah.
act of service, and then the gifts can roll in, because already
Would you put gifts before physical touch?
yes, I'll put gift before physical touch. Do you
Okay.
know why?
Why?
Well,
Choose your words.
yeah. The average African man,
Yeah.
I know some religious people will attack me, but
Yeah.
the average African man gets to praise God and serve God for
Yeah.
what they want God to do for them.
Yeah.
Trust me, their relationship with God is what they want God to do
Do
for
for
them.
them.
So we are more concerned that God is a way maker, is a miracle worker, is a mountain mover.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
We are more concerned that that's what God is. We are more concerned looking at God from the angle of someone who fights our battles for us, because obviously poverty all around everywhere.
Yeah.
People are suffering, all
Yeah.
those things. Pandemics everywhere. So
Yeah.
we hardly would serve God because of who God
God
is.
is. Yeah.
And then He wants you to serve Him because of who he is.
Yeah.
Because when you understand who he is, then automatically
Yeah.
he can do all
Can
the
do
other
all
things
the-
for
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So what am I saying? Is the same thing with if physical touch comes first, that's all about her now.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about, because once as we are going to physical touch now, we have to streamline it now, because
Yeah.
I can't, that particular love language can't
Yeah.
exist between me and
Yeah.
my guy.
Yeah.
Yes, and
No, you can't. Like the handshakes, the fist bumps. Like I mean,
that's
that
rubbish. That's like rubbish. That's rubbish. Handshake and fist bump. Who's interested in that? How long? How far does that go? It goes nowhere. Even the hug goes nowhere. So
Okay.
if the physical touch comes,
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's those little things like those, like you said, holding hands, like squeezing their hand, just to, like, I'm here with you, like those mini affirmations, but physically, like just when they're sitting with you, you're rubbing their thighs, so just little things that makes them feel like he's here.
a man could just say most of those things just to get down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it.
Doesn't mean it.
So
Yeah.
what we call those words,
Yeah.
words of
okay,
what?
words of
Infliction.
carnal intent.
Infliction.
Words of infliction.
Okay, what's the manipulation? Yes, because they are not words of
No,
manipulation.
that's true. Yeah, words of manipulation.
So I
yeah.
feel the physical touch should, for me, it should come last.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah, it should come last. Let everything fall into place.
Yeah.
So that the day I'm not vibing to you
Yeah.
sexually again,
Yeah.
I get
Other
to
things.
understand that that you play the other parts, you get to reach out to me. You understand that no other person understands.
It. Yeah.
No other person can make me feel that good. So
I believe that God is an embodiment of all 5
yes,
love languages,
Yes.
and He gives us all 5.
yes.
And in a way, He expects all 5 from us. He says something about we only look at God on the one side. Way
Yeah.
it's like an ATM machine. I go
Yeah,
to withdraw,
that's it.
but God tells us, words of affirmation tells us who we are, what He wants from us. I knew you in your mother's before I formed you. I do this for you. No
Yeah,
evil shall befall the righteous. So he also derives praises from His people.
Yes, he does.
So you're praising Him, like you're affirming who He
Yes.
is. You're affirming His words. Quality time is when you spend time in that quiet time,
Yeah.
go into your closet, read the Word of God, meditate on the Word of God, try to understand, talking to the Holy Spirit to get you. So that's the quality time.
Yeah.
Acts of service. When
That's-
you give to your fellow man.
Yeah, I could also say act of service too. I could also say it's also dynamic.
Yeah.
How do I mean? I could say for me, I would say act of service is also the how do I put it? Because it's more important for you
Yeah.
to give back to God.
God. Yes.
You're the way
Yes.
with your lifestyle.
Yeah.
You understand? Living for Him. You understand? It's even more important for you to give back to God than for you to sing praises and sing worship
Yes. Yeah.
and say because the truth is that everything is a heart condition.
Yeah.
When the heart is not right,
Yeah.
whatever you're singing,
It's not.
whatever you're telling Him, He sees your heart more than. I love one song that says, I think I told you one time, come out of hiding.
Yeah.
Why are you
Are you
hiding
hiding? Yeah.
that part,
Yeah.
I can see.
I can see it. Yeah.
So I think the act of service, you could also give to people, serve people, but I also believe you could also give back to God.
Yeah.
Because the only way you could give back to Him for all what He has done for you is for you to love Him and show Him you love Him.
How do you do that? You do that by loving what He created and what He has put in front of you.
Yes.
By loving, even loving yourself is a good way of loving, showing that you love God.
Yes.
By walking, by enlightening yourself, by God, embodying yourself with that, the fruit of the Spirit. I want to be filled with the fruit of the Spirit so I can exhibit this. So even longing to do that is you showing love to God in a way.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the truth.
That's
That's the
interesting.
truth.
And I also believe, like, in order for you to experience God on a deeper level, you need to you need to show all 5 love languages to him
Yes.
in order for you to.
So
So Daddy,
how do you show the physical touch?
how do you show physical touch?
Bang, bang.
Like, that will off me. How do you show me? Wait, I have to do. Daddy, you cannot come on my show and then throw me off balance.
I told you I had a question for you already. So
How do you show
how
God
do
a
you show
physical touch?
Yeah.
And I believe by physically touching other people. And leave me alone. So okay, so Daddy, what are you up to these days? Like, what's in the bags for you?
Whoa. Well, I'm recording.
Okay,
Coming up with an EP.
you're back in the studio.
Yeah, I'm back in the studio. Loud it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Coming up with Loud it.
Mm.
Just a 6-track EP.
Okay.
Yes. And then it will be out, although I have a single
Yeah.
that was out last year.
Okay.
I have another single that will be out maybe next month. Yeah, and then I'm also working on an unplugged session. I call it Impulse. Yeah, just is spontaneous urban worship
Okay.
session.
Okay. That's beautiful. Hey guys, look out for Danny Andy, guys. Danny is a phenomenal artist. Like I can't wait to see more of what you do. Guys, if you want to experience Danny on stage doing what Danny does, God's Ambassador Outreach Mission. That's it. Tuesdays and Sundays, come and watch Danny take us to the Lord in a very different spirit. Danny, thank you so much for taking out the time to come out here.
And I could do shout out to Reverend Mrs. Angela Shaw.
Yes, our mommy, we love you. We love you.
I could do a shout out to my mom and my siblings.
Oh,
That's my world.
That's your world. Oh my God. Danny, we love you. We thank you for coming out here. Thank you.
Sorry, I wanted to ask you, who's your Val?
I don't have one. I think my son is my Val, but he can't give me anything. So I'll be the one cooking for him on Valentine's Day.
In trouble.
I'm in trouble. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, before we go, I just want to say this. What makes love work is when you think more about what you can do for others than what you think others can do for you. So focus more on giving than receiving. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Enon Jerry. This is Real Talk with EJ, and I will see you next time. Ciao.